So your parents moved here to Phoenix from the Midwest, and you decided to come here with them, and you still stayed in the education field, right?
Yes, I continue to teach.
What made you think about real estate and owning a fourplex? Like, where did that even come from?
I'll say after I graduated from college, I was always doing like multi-level marketing. I was always trying to sell something. And I would read books about how to open up a laundromat. I had a journal where I would keep track. Like when I got the fourplex, I remember in 2006, I wrote, I want to get real estate. When I lived in New York, I used to drive around the Bronx and I would like look for homes. And then I tried to get another property. I tried to move into certain parts of Harlem, but you had to be a resident of Harlem. So they had a lot of things where you only had to already be there in order to stay. So I was really trying to get those things. I just didn't know how to make those connections. I didn't know anybody who was really into real estate. My parents, they just bought their home. It wasn't like they were buying lots of property. So I didn't know who to turn to for that kind of information. I was just reading books. I remember one time I even read the 16% Solution. I don't know if you ever heard of that one, but it was supposed to be talking about how to buy property and earn 16% on your money. And I was just reading like, what's going on? This is too, what? And so I was just constantly reading, but I just didn't know how to put it into action. I even read a book where they told me, oh, we know a lot about Gary, Indiana, and if you just sign up for our program, we'll help you out right now and we'll help you invest immediately. How much do you have to invest? I said at that time I only had $5,000 saved. I was about to leave. And she said, oh, we could use that $5,000 to start your investment strategy. Do you know that there's an airport in Gary, Indiana? I said, yeah, I know it's an airport. She was like, oh, they're going to do great things with the airport. I was like, I grew up. Right, I know what's going on with that airport. So it was like, it made me still go, here's another multi-level marketing scheme. Here's another format where they're trying to get me to pay a lot of money for something or ask my friends and family for a lot of information in order for them to sign up. So I was like, no, thanks. I'm not interested. So I was reading a lot of stuff and I kept getting those types of offers.
And you know what? In college, one of my professors used to always say there's a difference between theory and practice. Right? And Aaron even spoke about it on Saturday. You know, there's theory where you get the book knowledge and you can do everything that the books say, but when you jump that into the real world, it's completely different. So you was getting the theory, but it was just putting it into practice was difficult, and you was losing that connection.
Yeah.
So, and I can assume that's what Azreia helped you with, was to bridge that connection between the theory and putting it into practice.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, because when you don't know what you don't know, you're in your own industry, your own world, your own life, and you're trying to reach for something new, like you're just reaching, you're reading and reading, but it's just these marketers where they knew how to get that book in front of the right person, and it just took you to the wrong location, unfortunately, right? So it's like, that's why you have an Azreia in places like this.
Yeah, definitely.